series on the channel where we take a look back and explore some nostalgic maps from games of the past. Now, this is not my idea. I saw some videos from another ASMR artist who goes by the name of Snow Monkey ASMR, and I thought it'd be fun to take a look at some of these maps ourselves. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that before we get started. Definitely check out his videos because they're amazing, super relaxing, and he covers a lot of like really just all-time great games. So today we're going to be taking a look at some old Halo 3 maps. I think we'll just go in alphabetical order, and then if you guys enjoy these, we can just kind of work our way down the line here. There's quite a few. But I wanted to start with Halo 3 because this is a game that I loved growing up. It was the first game that I really got into after I got like Xbox Live. So I spent a lot of time on this. I have a lot of great memories. Probably spent a little too much time on here, but man, it takes me back. And this will be interesting for me because, you know, while I've played these maps, you know, hundreds or thousands of times, you know, I haven't looked super in-depth at them like we're going to be doing today. So this is Construct, and as you can see, there are some columns, or I don't know what those are, but they're sticking out towards a large waterfall. And I believe we're on like some sort of like sky base building kind of deal. We've got our classic lifts. So there's the purple one there, there's a purple one there, and then there's the main gold lift back there. We've got some drones flying around, making their way around the map. So cool. You know, it's those little details that, you know, I always knew they were there, but just never focused on them too much. You can kind of see the sun over there in the distance. And then a large moon or planet right there, and some clouds in the sky. And here is the bottom mid section of the map where you can pick up a flamethrower. I got a little Spartan buddy on my back. And then we've got I don't think that they're not called fusion coils, they're called something else. These are the like elite version of fusion coils, but they blow up if you shoot them. So if you're able to shoot these and an enemy was nearby, it would do a lot of damage. we'll see if it lets us get into that. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, this was a big time hiding spot back in the day. You know, you would just jump off the ledge and literally just hang out here all game. And, oh, okay. Didn't know that would kill me right away, but good to know. But yeah, I know a lot of hiding spots, and you know what? I might as well show you guys, because my friends and I, we would, you know, if we were just chilling, just trying to have fun, we would just go into games and we would hide. And here's another hiding spot. So you would hide behind this crate, and then you've got this computer right here that would shield your head. So it's hard to see you from back on the other side. But yeah, that's another good one. So if you come up here, you can go behind the main gold lift. And then you can also take it up to the top from right here. Got the lights flashing their way upwards towards the ceiling. And some more of those fusion coils there. Very cool. Really cool how you can just see out into the open from here. Everything is open all around you, which also means you need to be careful when you're playing on this map. It's very easy to fall off. Here is the top of one of those purple portals that goes all the way from the bottom up to here. A nice little window. That is actually a detail that I don't know if I ever knew about. This window right here. I mean, I've seen this wall a million times, but I didn't know you could see through it. And I'm guessing you can see through on this side as well. Very cool. So this is the top mid area of the map. This is where a lot of the action happens. There is a sword room over here. Another decent spot, if you're in a little bit of a pickle, is just getting on the edge here. In case you need to hide out in sword room for a little bit. It's not a great spot, but it works for a little bit. You can see the top corners of the map here. There is also a hiding spot up here that was very good back in the day. I don't know if you can nade jump anymore. Oh, I had it and I messed it up. Okay, I haven't played this game in a very, very long time. Forgive me. each other out. If you wanted to just sit up here during the game, you would have one teammate that could help you fight the other team. If they were focused on, one side rather than both. So yeah, another good spot here. A lot of just very geometric shapes going on this map. You can see the building kind of ends here. In this map, it always reminded me of a Halo 2 campaign mission, but I can't quite remember what mission that was. There was like a platform that you would go on it was like a floating platform that would go up and down, and you fought enemies like all the way up, all the way down. I can't remember what the name of it was. We'll go take a look at this other side as well. And this just takes you back to the main goal left, similar to the other side over there. This side does have a little more protection, so if you were playing against a team that was very good and they were controlling the middle of the map, it would probably be best to go from this side. Although if you're on that side over there, you do have that wall that kind of shields you a little bit, so that would help out. There's another spot. Oh man. I'm not any good at these jumps anymore. Okay. That was cool. So yeah, this is another hiding spot. Obviously it's much more noticeable. And I believe if someone on the other side is looking at you, because it's like a glass wall, I believe they can see red above you. Or not above you, but I believe their reticle will sort of lock onto you. So not the best spot. If you're trying to hide, the spot to hide is down there. Very cool. But yeah, then if you get in trouble, you can always drop down, run away behind the left, and you're A-okay. This was one of my favorite maps back in the day. This is another cool feature. So sort of these see-through glass kind of ramps with some sort of machinery glowing on the inside. You can see they definitely went all out with the geometric patterns and just the machinery and the detail on here. They did a great job of matching sort of the theme of the map. Beautiful. And there's the underbelly of the top mid area where the sniper is. And then you've got a couple of ramps. And I like how, feels like I want to go see the bottom of the lift, because that looks like where the energy like kind of ends and is dissipating. Let's go to the bottom and see if it looks like that's where the lift begins. Oh, oh no. Let me try that again real quick. That's not easy. Okay. Okay. So it looks the same. So it looks like just, you know, there isn't really like a source of the energy. It's just a beam of energy that dissipates on both sides. And some more of those light features, and you can see the beam glowing and kind of pulsating throughout. Some more of the glowing lights in here, with some cool little lighting details added to the outside. Let's check out this lift. So this lift, I think, it very much looks like it's flowing upwards. The energy is going up this way. Let's see what the top of the lift looks like. So it almost looks like it ends, you know, like the energy just like kind of stops halfway up this. And that's just like catching whatever's left over. So many geometric shapes all over the place. That's pretty cool. Oh, I keep doing that. It's been so long since I played, like, actually played this game. I've played, like, the occasional, like, game or two, you know, over the past few years, you know, just, like, a game here and there. But back in my heyday, I was pretty good at this game. You can see some more of the lighting effects there. Pretty cool. I never noticed that those glowed. I mean, it makes sense though. All the other lights on here glow. But I did not know that. These look, those are interesting. They look like they would hold a couple of those explosives that we saw earlier. But there's nothing there. Here's another little hiding spot. Not a good one, obviously, but if you were getting, like, a sword room is a pretty popular spawn point, so if you were getting pushed from there, you could just come to the back of here and make it seem like you ran off, like maybe ran towards the lift or ran back there, and then just be able to pop out on your opponents. Pretty cool. Let's go back down. I want to make sure we look at everything. Got some more of those glowing lights here. Oh, look at that. That's a cool view. this map is supposed to be. It's supposed to be just a gigantic, almost fortress here. There are some tunnels back here. This is another spot that you could potentially hide in. Although they did do a good job of adding in these explosives. So that didn't hurt me right there, but if someone was to throw a grenade like right between those and us, you'd be in a very, very precarious situation. Some more of the glowing lights, some overhead lights. And you can kind of look out on this side as well. Very cool. Okay, we certainly haven't covered everything, but I think we've looked at a lot of the map. We've found things that I didn't even know existed, which is kind of crazy considering how much I've played this game. But yeah, this was cool. Oh, my eyes are getting a little sleepy on me. Okay. These walls are pretty cool. Some sort of wording on them. Some sort of language, maybe an ancient language. Inscribed into the walls. Oh, another hiding spot now that we're here. Right here. It's not a great spot, but if someone was coming from that side of the hallway, you can stay here and then pop out when they come by. It's a great way to surprise your enemy. It's kind of a cool, like 3D wall that they added. With the little detail in there. Alright guys, well, I think we'll wrap this up here. So we'll be picking up with the next map on the list. If you guys like this and want to see more, I'm definitely down. But that'll do it for this one. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was relaxing. And if you did like it, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.